What's going on, YouTube? Viper22 Husky back again with another unboxing. This time, my Christmas present came in. This is what I got with some of the Christmas money that I got. Finally came in um, a couple of days ago. Finally getting around to being able to open them. This is the packs of Wingspan cards, fan designed Wingspan cards that they did. Each pack holds 25 cards, so we're going to be looking at about 125 cards. Um, and we'll be going through them kind of quick. But I also wanted to show you because Wingspan is one of my favorite games. I wanted to show you my stuff that I bought off of Etsy when it first came, or actually not when it first came out. I was kind of late to Wingspan. I'll be honest. It was one of those situations where a lot of people were into it. A lot of people were raving about it. It was on all these top 10 lists. And I was always like, I don't know. I don't know. It's a game about birds. Like it seems way overhyped. Like I'm not gonna get into it. I'm gonna ignore it. And stupid me, I ignored it for a very long time. So I didn't end up playing Wingspan until I want to say it was maybe like 2022, around there maybe 2022, 2021. um so yeah, I mean it took me a long time to get into it. When I did play it, I was like, dang it, there's a reason why so many people loved it. And by that time they had already come out with the European expansion, and then I think they had also come out with the Oceanic expansion, or it had just come out, I think. um it might have already been out. But yeah, and I was kind of late to the party, and yeah, it took a while, but I have since made up for it, as you can tell. Um, I really love this game. Um, it's one of my wife's favorite games too to play, which is hard. It is very hard to get her to like a game consistently, and this is one that she did like. Um, and this is one that I play on the app a lot of times. So, anyways, let's go. Let's go ahead and start this. Let's take a look at each of these packs, see what they have, the different cards, and then I'll show you the stuff that I have for the main box. I was actually able to cram everything, um, the European and the Oceania, um, with the stuff from Etsy that I got into the main box because I took out all the boards because I got the player mats, so they rolled up separately. The double-sided playmats. I got those to replace the boards, so I was able to fit everything in one box. I don't know how it's gonna be with these 125 cards, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep the Asian ones with the Asia expansion, because the Asian expansion I keep separate as a set-alone two-player game for me and my wife. Um, and I also got a custom insert for it, which I'm also going to show you off of Etsy that I got. Beautifully done. I love it. So this is my regular Wingspan with the European and Oceania expansion, and then this is going to be the Asia expansion, which I do separately, just a two-player Wingspan. And this is my, I mean, technically two-player up to five-player Wingspan. But let's take a look at these cards. All right, I'm gonna leave the Asian one for last, so that way I can separate it uh, with the rest of them. I think the rest of these I'm just gonna put in the main box because we got the birds of the U.S., birds of New Zealand. I don't even know. So yeah, birds of New Zealand, birds of Canada, birds of continental Europe, and British birds. So I feel like each of these is gonna be uh, good, man. So let's start with, I guess the one that intrigues me the most is New Zealand. You know, there's so many different animals that come from there and stuff. So let's check this one out first. And I finally became a stonemaier, uh, what's it called? I guess member, or I forget what the name of it is. But I finally decided to sign up because Jamie did an awesome video, an awesome job of kind of spoiling everything that's coming out the rest of the year, and I am super excited for a lot of stuff. I love stonemaier games. Um, a lot of their games I came late to the party with. Some of them I haven't even played, and I'm all in on those just because of the history. And because I've seen it played and it intrigues me. The gameplay intrigues me. But like um, Wingspan being one of them. Viticulture is one of my top worker placement games. Again, super late to the party on that one. But I'm glad that I did um, end up getting that one. And all the expand. Can't wait for the new board. Thin Span is another one that just came out last year that I'm into. What else? Scythe, um, Tapestry, Apiary. There's so many, and yeah, man, the Stonemaier games is awesome. And I was like, you know what? All the stuff that he announced, I'm like, I'm probably gonna be getting a lot of stuff. So I'm just gonna sign up for the year to be, I think it's an ambassador, something like that. Anyways, I'm looking forward to their stuff throughout the year. So here we go, Birds of New Zealand. So first, I'm gonna put it up close so you guys can see it better. We got a Black Robin, a When Played effect, Blue Duck, when activated effect, 8 points. Wow. Fern Bird, 7 points. When activated, draw a card. Interesting. Great Spotted Kiwi. Oh, that's awesome. Round and goal or action. Longtail Cuckoo. Once between turns action. Magenta Petrel. New Zealand Dapchick. That's a good draw 3 from the deck. Anytime you can get options, man, especially with some of these goals, it's so hard to get these goals. New Zealand Falcon looks nice. New Zealand Rock Wren. I don't know. That's a very dark bird. That's crazy. North Island. I don't even know how to say that. Maybe it's the bird feeder. Paradise Shaduk. Red Crown Parakeet. Very nice. What is this one? Huh. Oh, this is the bird that was on the package. Island Saddleback. That's cool. You potentially get 3 plus 3. That's 6 points right there. For how much food? 2 food. Spotted shag. I like the hair or the feathers. Sorry if I keep sniffling, guys. I have some allergies or something going on. Inactivated. So I feel like a lot of these play different or have a bunch of different stuff to do. Oh, that's nice. It even has a little like explanation of each of the birds. That's cool. That's so cool. Very cool. Nice. So there we have the birds in New Zealand. All right, now let's take a look at. Let's go with Canada. I love the way this owl looks. That is something that surprisingly, the one of the things that made me not like, when the game first came out was the whole bird thing, right? Like I'm not into birds. I hate birds. And then I find myself uh, looking at all these different types of birds, like, oh, that's such a cool looking bird, and I read the little facts on the bottom and everything. I'm like, dang, yep, they suckered me in, man. And then they end up coming out with my favorite uh, animal stuff, which is fish in the ocean with Finspan. So then I was like, oh my goodness, Finspan is gonna be my favorite. But I am more of a heavy gamer, so Wingspan, just the way you can, the way the game plays is just too good. All right, so we got the black cap chickpea or chickadee. Play two birds twice. Warble. Again, these are from Canada. And Canada J. I noticed that some of these are really good. Are going to be really good for like the um, those goals that have like specific regions that they come from. We have a game and ability here. See, that was going to be my question on these packs. Is the abilities down here going to match a certain set, or are they all going to be like mixed up? And I feel like they're all mixed up. Like they're all different, so they can really be put into anything, which is cool. The Great Gray Owl, 8 points. Wow, 8 plus. Holy moly! And this is when activated. Draw and discard 5 cards from the deck for each rat and their food cost. Cache 1 rat. This is an insane card. I mean, wow. You can go crazy with that one. Great scalp. Greater snow goose. What, 9 points? Ooh, move up to 4 eggs total from any birds to any other bird. Huh. Wow, look at that falcon. That's beautiful. Dude, that almost looks a like a tribal tattoo. Like that is crazy. Oh, it's like naturally like that. Hmm. Interesting. Northern Pintail. Oh wow. It's another thing that I love about the game when I first started playing it is that these foods are not just random. Like these are foods that they eat. Like predators will have the mice. The ones that live by the ocean will usually have fish. I mean, it's so planned out, so thought out. I love this game. Thank you to Elizabeth Hargrave for that. A lot of these, I'm not like, dude, I can't even say some of these. That's why I'm not saying all the words. Like this one, the Rufus Hummingbird. I'm excited for the new expansion coming up. Next week, it should be going out for sale on their website. The Wingspan South America, Central America expansion. I'm excited, man. With the hummingbirds, sharp-tailed grouse. Oh, look at that puffin. Round N. Dude, this is another one. Oh, but this is round N. See, the other one was when activated, man. So that one, I don't know. Be interesting. Gosh, that's cool. And then we got the instructions and clarifications on the different birds. Very nice. Very nice. Cool. So that was Canada. We're breezing through these guys. And I guess let's go with continental Europe. We'll go with that one. Move these to the side. I got the Alpine Swift when played. Black-necked grebe. Grebe? I don't know. Dude, look at that. Looks like Scrooge McDuck or something. Common crane. Game and ability. I love how these all have different colors. For that one goal that is hard to get, which is have one of every color in each zone, I think. Common pheasant. Common snipe. And turn. Common wood pigeon. When played once between turns. Eurasian. I would say that's a place, right? I would say. Right, Nick? Carrying goal, European series. Magpie. Game end. Italian sparrow. This bird has 2 to 3 eggs on it. One. How many eggs? 4. Guys, I haven't even been paying attention to the victory points. Is there any 8s so far? Any crazy ones? I'll look right now. Alright. Pure water. Merlin. Red-footed falcon. Yeah, I'm looking at all these other cards, and dude, nothing matches that owl from the Canada set. That's crazy. At least to me. All right, then we got the clarifications for it. Let me see real quick. See what the highest victory point card was here. Got the 6, and it has a game end ability. 7 run end. I mean, 2 per round to add to that, not bad. I mean, and it's just worms, so that's more likely to get. No, not that bad. And that's it. 7's the highest on this one. Very interesting. So that is, what was that? Continental Europe. All right, let's move to the British cards. We got Warbler. 5 when played ability. And Skylark. Plover? See, I like any cards that say, uh, um, to automatically gain a food or a card from the deck or from the supply. I love those cards. If there's anything that is contingent on you having it already, like like this one, gain all the wheat that are in the bird feeder. Well, well, there's no wheat in the bird feeder, you're out of luck, right? Here, tuck one card from your hand. If I don't have any extra cards in my hand, then I'm out of luck. So those I don't really like those cards. I usually use those to I usually use those to tuck. Oh, we got an 8 coming up. Manix Shearwater. Manx? When played, for each bird with a star nest, including this one, tuck one card from the deck behind this card. So if you save this for late game, try to get some star cards out there. You could you know if I'd say at least 5 if you could time it right, including this one. So you can get 5, at least 5 points if you plan it out correctly. I mean, well, never mind. It has to be the star card. So yeah. Game in, copy game in. Okay. Mark Farmer, Meadow, Pippet, Return Stone, and Martin. See, look at this. For each other bird in this habitat, tuck one from the deck behind this bird. That is a good one. So if you can get this the first round and try to get at least 2, right? And you keep adding to it. Let's see. So let's say you get 2 or 3 cards in the same habitat. The first round, you could do, well, I don't know. I feel like it'd be good. It's gonna be better the later you go. They go start off slow, maybe 1 or 2 cards, and in the beginning rounds, and then I think towards the end you can really add to it. 6 point. Give 1 fish from your supply to another player. The another 6. Game end. Tuck 1 from your hand behind this card. See, from your hand. I don't know. Sometimes I don't have cards, man. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. This is a good one. And here we go. We got a 7. When played, draw 2 new bonus cards. Oh. First turn, Jack draw 3. First turn, yellow wagtail 3. Hooper Swan 4. Willow Warbler 1. Alright. And you got the cards for some clarifications. Alright. And then the good old US of A. I already love this one. Let's see. Let us see what they have here. Alrighty. We got Flycatcher. 3 bugs. American Cliff Slalom. If you, this could get you up to 8, right? On each bird. No, 4, 6. 6 eggs. Oh, 6 extra points, possibly. If you fill up the whole row. Rosy Finch. Black and White Warbler. See, that's a cool ability right there. Free food. Round in. Alright. Boat tail grackle. Brown creeper. Brown thrasher. Cactus wren. That's what it's called. California scrub jay. Once between turns. Middle like. Lake Chillness bird. Oh, interesting. When activated, not bad. When played. I wonder if showing all these butterflies and moths in the pictures on some of them. I wonder if that's like a hint. Maybe it's gonna be part of an expansion or something. Laughing Gull. What in the world? Lesser prairie chicken. Nice. That looks cool. 5 victory points, not bad. Mountain quail. Round end ability. I don't know how to say that one. Prairie falcon. This one gives you an option. That's not bad. Purple finch. That is interesting. Is that a thing? Is there another card that we've seen that shows the bottom like that? I don't think I've seen, or maybe I haven't paid attention, but it looks weird seeing the bird from the bottom like that. Hmm. Yeah. I don't even know how to say that one. Scarlet Tanager. That's a cool red and black. That's pretty good. Surf for 7 too. Nice. Surf. Activated. Virginia Rail. Western Screech Owl. Yellow-billed magpie. That's it. Then we got the clarifications. And that's it, peeps. And then let's do the Asian one real quick. Body starting. Bengal Florican. 6 points. Huh. Black and yellow, Broadwell. Ooh, that one looks cool. Henry Starling. Whoa. Chinese copper pheasants. Hmm. That's 3, 4. Crane. 103 point. Giant fish owl. 8 points. One play, draw one new bonus card. You may discard one bonus card to catch a 3 from the supply. Ooh. That is a good one, too. Still not as good as the owl from Canada. Great Argus. Hmm. That was not bad. Great Ear Nightjar. Greater Spotted Eagle. Indian Courser. Bleeding Heart. Oh, that's cool. It's red. Hmm. Nicobar Pigeon. 7 victory points. Game man. Tuck up to 5 cards from your hand behind this card. See? I mean, you'd have to work at it. See, this is double points. If you tuck a card with a fish, you're going to get the point for the tuck, and then you're also going to get as many fishes on that card. So if you can somehow manage to get a bunch of these water habitat birds that have a bunch of fish on them, interesting. And that's 7, man. Oof. The only thing, again, it's only at round end, so you're only going to be able to do it 4 times. Whoa, 9 points. 3 cherries. Only in the, I guess, wood or forest habitat. Choose game end. Choose one other player for each bird with a blank power on their player mat. Draw one new bonus card. If you drew at least one, keep. Oh, okay. So if they have this, the game end symbol, or that symbol for game end, draw one new bonus card. If you drew at least one, keep one. I wonder how many cards or how many birds with that symbol. Huh. Like Tree Swift. Cache one. Huh. And we got the bonus card. Verifications, notes, thanks. And that's it for Asia. Let me see real quick if there's any birds that have. Okay, oh, that's the one. Wait a minute. For each bird with a rank power on their player mat, draw. Okay, so look, this one has it too. A bonus card. So it's a bonus card power. There's not necessarily a game end. It's bonus. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 in this pack. Huh. Okay. Let me see a little bit better. Alright. So now let me show you real quick my setup. My game of my copy of Wingspan. So, like I said, I was late to the game, so I made up for it by buying a bunch of stuff. But we have all the instructions and everything. Um, the gold card. I have the dice in here, all the dice. In here, I have the goals. I have 2 bags of eggs, all kinds of different eggs. I bought the speckled eggs, and then they come with the Asian eggs, the red ones, and then these are the uh, food that I got from Etsy. And they come in these baskets, these awesome, like wicker looking baskets, but they're 3D printed to look like that. Super cool, super nice, and all the food fits in them. You got your cherries, your worms, you got your fish right here, and they're thick. They're thick tokens. You got your wheat, and then you got your rats or mice right here. See, one side is just flat, and then the other side is like has like a little detailed imprint kind of stuff. And then you got more eggs. You can get whatever color you want. And you know why I got these is because my wife really liked choosing. She liked choosing different color eggs. And then there was, I can't see it right now, but there was, oh, and then these are the baskets for the eggs. They look like little nests. These are for all the eggs. And I have 2 of them. I don't know where it's at right now, but oh, check out this first player token. I love it because it's a fat, pudgy little bird. So beautiful. And all of this was in a kit. Unfortunately, I recently looked up the because I was gonna get more of I was gonna get more nectar because in a there was a 3-player game. 3-player game that we played recently for Christmas. We in a 3-player game we almost ran out of nectar. Like we had such good combos for nectar that we were running out like pretty pretty fast. So I want to say by the end of the game we came down to like maybe like 3 tokens of nectar left. So I was like, oof, if we ever play with more than 3, we're probably gonna need more nectar. So like I said, I looked up the lady that I bought this from on Etsy. She's not making them anymore. It's not available. It doesn't even take me to a page anymore. But the nectar, which I don't know where it's at. There it is. The nectar, these nectar tokens, are awesome looking, 3D, chunky. They don't have them anymore on there, so I had to. Thankfully, now if I would have known this, if they would have had this, or if I would have known, I don't know if they did or not. BGG on their store sells acrylic heat transferred uh, tokens to match the cardboard tokens in the game. So the cardboard tokens are upgraded to these thick acrylic pieces. And man, it looking back at it, I'm like now looking at the space in the box. I wish I would have done that instead of getting these. I mean, these are awesome, but now that I can't find them now, I just bought these extra nectar because I don't remember what the heck I did with all my cardboard tokens. I don't know if I got rid of them or if I have them stored somewhere. I can't remember. And I was like, I really like these acrylic ones, so I'm like, I'll just get these. But anyways, everything fits in this box. See, have the baskets, the eggs, all the cards are inside here. The dice tray, like I said, the goals, the first player marker. Inside here, I have. Oh, let me show you that real quick. They also came, dude. I'm telling you, this kit was amazing because it came with all the food, the baskets, the nests for the eggs, the first player token, and then it also came with these bird houses for the different player counts, or for the players. Check this out. And each color, not only is a different color, but each color is its own house. So like the blue one, see how it's a rounded top, and then look at this yellow one is like a flat, and then this green one is a triangle, and then this purple one is like a slanted one, right? Super cool. So I mean, all of this came in one like package, and uh, yeah, it's no longer available. Got me super bummed out, and so yeah, I'm just glad that I got into it when I did because that one I have been able to find that awesome package. Because I mean, there are other packages on Etsy that you can still get stuff, but I've looked and I don't think a single one of them was this good, man. And I'm really sad that the lady no longer makes them. Um, I really wish there would have been more. But then also like I have more cards here that don't fit in here. Um, you got the goal. I mean the bonus cards. So yeah, I managed to make everything fit. I don't know how it's gonna be with these new cards. I'm probably gonna put another Ziploc bag right here. But anyways, that is Wingspan with the Oceania and European expansion. And then let me show you real quick my Asia expansion solo or two-player game. Now this one I had to get the insert because since planning to I'm planning to leave this one alone as a two-player, just to pull out. I do like the mechanics of it because the two-player this map really cool. And then there's also the flock mode for if you want to play Wingspan up to. I think you can play up to like 6 people or 7 people now. We have the rule books, all that, and then you know what? Let me see. It'll probably tell me right here. 6 to 7 players of Wingspan. That is insane. Like I would probably never do that. That'd be crazy. Yeah, super crazy. Anyways, and here I still have everything in here for like the boards and stuff because since this is separate, I just have the boards here. Usually, like this is the nectar side of it, but since there's no nectar in the Asia one, we'll just play like that. We play on this side. See? Yeah. See, look at this. Look at this insert. Super nice. Engraved or burnt in. Look at this first player marker. Super nice peacock. Burnt in. We got the goals, the dice, the yin yang, the eggs. And again, I mixed up all the eggs and then I just separated them into different um, piles for the different games. But we got the score sheets here. And then check out. So, again, like I said, on Etsy, they didn't make that lady didn't make them anymore. And then she didn't make anything for the Asia expansion. So I went on Etsy and along with this player, Matt, I don't think it's from the same people or the same person, but I found these another great looking. I mean, these are even. I think these are more realistic tokens, fish, the wheat, right? These are all plastic pieces. Look at these little rats, 3D rats. See, so they're not even tokens. I mean, they're like, you know, more 3D printed. The cherry. Then you got these worms, right? Super nice. And then these houses, these bird houses, these yin and yang bird houses, white and black for the actions that you take. And then you got the card holders, and the card holders are nice because they have a card display thing, so you can take this out and then uh, you just draw them and you can display them right here, okay, like that. And then when someone takes this one, then you just grab from here, the new one on here like that. See, super cool. I love it. I love this insert. Made out of wood, very nice, very sturdy. Originally the this part right here with the food, it came with an acrylic, really nice acrylic insert or top to protect the food, and then it came with, it was like engraved in the middle of the, it was like plexiglass, so you could see through it, and it had like an engraving in the middle, but unfortunately it broke, and trying to slip it into this little notch right here, it broke, and yeah, I was super bummed out about it. I reached out to the guy that I bought it from, and unfortunately, he was like, "Yeah, I can't send you a new one. Like, you would have to buy something for my shop again to for me to send something." But I mean, at that time, I wasn't really um, buying anything extra or anything. But anyways, yeah, that's the those are my inserts. I'm gonna leave these out because I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna add the Asian birds to here. I don't think any of them have the anything with nectar, huh? I don't think. Oh, this one does. This one has a nectar piece. I think that might be the only one. Yeah. Hmm. I wonder if they. Oh, here it is. This is food bird clause includes an optional nectar. A food type. This bird can still be played in games that do not use nectar. So I guess you just use the worm instead of nectar. Hmm. That's the only one, huh? That purple sunbird. Yeah. Yeah, not bad. That's good. But I feel like when I was going through all these, a lot of these did not have nectar at all. I'm surprised that the Asian one has nectar when the Asia expansion didn't have any nectar. Hmm, interesting. Oh, this one does look North Island Kokomo cacao. The power mentions nectar. Hmm. Let's check it out. Right. You may reset the bird feeder, then gain one cherry or one nectar from the bird feeder if available. So in that case, you would just get a nectar, I guess. I mean a cherry. You know. Hmm. And the stitch bird requires nectar or has a nectar cost. Oh, yeah. So it just goes away. But in our wingspan, in the regular wingspan, since I mixed all the cards up, we always play with nectar. I love playing with nectar. I love the bonuses for the nectar. Like I said, we some of the combos are so good with nectar that um it plays out so good, man. And then I mean the way it balances out, the game balances it out with being able to or not letting you keep the nectar in between rounds is genius. Genius. So that way you don't, there's not someone hogging up all the nectar and overpowered. Like For the most part, you want to get rid of as much nectar as you can before you have to get rid of it in between rounds. But there has been times where even me, I'm like, oh, like I'm stuck, and I have no other options to use nectar. Like either I don't have enough eggs to put another bird down, or there's no birds that have actions that require me to get rid of like discard a food or something to get to use it. So yeah, there has been times where I've had to unfortunately let go of, like, I think the most I've ever had to let go in a round because I misplanned it was like 4 or 5 nectar, and I was super bummed out because I didn't read the goal was saying whoever has the most food in their player area, right? And I'm thinking, oh well, I was racking up nectar that round and thinking like, oh, I'm gonna have a lot of food at the end of the round, not thinking, duh, the nectar goes away, right? So yeah, I had to discard all that nectar at the end, and I don't know why I didn't realize it till the end, and I was super bummed out. But anyways, that guys is the packs of uh, the fan design bird cards. Super happy to get these. I really hope that they add them to the app because I love playing in the app. Um, right now, that's where I'm currently playing a lot of the Wingspan. Um, now since the holidays are over. Um, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what one of your favorite cards was. Tell me what you think about that owl, that owl from Canada. I feel like that one is just like super super powerful. Um, and I wonder if on BGG they maybe talk about it or something because yeah, that's a really good card. But anyways, guys, like the video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm gonna try to do, like I said, more of these unboxings as I get stuff. I used to not do it as much, if at all, in the past. And towards the later half of last year, I started making it a point to any new games that I got, I was gonna do an unboxing and at least talk about it. Um, Let me know what you guys also think about these videos. I don't know if you guys just like the unboxing and that's it, or if you enjoy my conversation with you, I guess, on the game or stuff about the company of the game. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. But thank you guys for watching this video, and until next time.